Welcome, welcome, welcome. Vermont Page and Photos. I will sit here until you're on. That's actually pretty funny, bro. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. I was asleep. I fell asleep. I was fast asleep, people. It was. I have not been sleeping, and I said, you know what? I'm going to snooze for just a little bit and get up in time, to be ready to do this live. And I'm like, what, about a minute or two late? So I apologize. Hi, Shay. Shay's Journey, welcome to the live, welcome to the chat. It was just remarkable. I was just so exhausted. So I overslept. So welcome, everybody. Thank you all for being here. It is Saturday, August the 8th, and I'm feeling great. And I hope you know that you are great and you are feeling great too. And we're here for another one in a series of Cray Cray. The crazy people, we all are together and we are all hanging out. So I'm feeling good. Susie Mitza, welcome to the chat, welcome to the live. I was just explaining to everyone that I was asleep. I was fast asleep, people. I have not been sleeping. Last night, I got up at 2:30 a.m. in the middle of the night. Carter Club, hi family, welcome to the chat, welcome to the live. I got up at 2:30 a.m. this morning and walked downstairs and had bread and margarine and made myself some lemonade at 2:30 a.m. People, this is not a good idea. This is not something that you should be doing at 2:30 a.m. So I want to say welcome to everybody who's here. Welcome to the mods. Thank you so much for being here, for coming to hang out with me. My lovely people, it is wonderful to know that you are here to balance my craziness, my cray-cray, every day. So thank you all for being here. Poppy Show, J.A. Watagwan, thank you, bro. Thank you so much for sharing out my live link. Thank you so much. Bridget Clark, thank you very much for being here. It is Saturday the 8th. We are all feeling great. Make sure you give me that thumbs up while you are here because, YouTube likes it and I love it. I love it. Woo! Music is made for love. Cruising is made for love. I love it when we're cruising together. Man, I don't know what happened to me, people. I've just not been sleeping. I'm just up in the nights, I mean, I don't know. And I don't know about you, but I'm tired of watching Netflix. I didn't know that was possible. I'm tired of reading. And I'm just up, doing nothing. So I decided I'd take a little snooze. I went over to see if my brother Carolina Hillbilly was there, but he wasn't up. He normally gets me all spurking ready and, sprucing ready for the lives. So I fell asleep and I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed, people. I fell asleep. So that's why I was late. And it was really funny being here and having my brother from another mother, Vernon Pates and Photo, tell me, yeah, I'm just going to sit here until you get here. That was really, really cool, bro. So how are you all doing today? What has your Saturday been? What have you been up to? What have you been doing? Have you been relaxing? Have you been chilling? Susie says, wow, I never eat at night. Susie, I don't normally eat at night, but actually that's not true. I've been eating at night a lot lately. I have no idea why. And everyone is saying to me, you need to get out of this habit because it's really a terrible habit. Because here's the thing. When you get up at that time in the night, in the morning, and you eat, then going back to sleep becomes an even greater problem. It's very difficult to go back to sleep at that point in time. So that's not something I would normally do, but, so I think I need to get myself out of this cray-cray habit. And just go back to the not eating after like 6 7 8 7 p.m. kind of thing, because I think that's why I'm not sleeping in the nights. I don't know about you. But that seems to be what's happening with me. Susie says it was that great workout you had. Yeah, I think so. You know what, people? I have started to I took a break because of my back issues. If you've been here before, you might know that I had a tiny back issue, and I took a break for a couple of weeks off. But my problem is when I do not work out, my back hurts me even more. So I started working out, and then I added this crazy workout routine. All right, because all I normally do is I throw around weights. I just throw around the iron. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm the guy in the gym who doesn't make any noise. So, everyone is going, and I'm going, right. So the minute I stop working out, within a week or two, my back starts. So I started to do this crazy routine again, people. I started to do this crazy workout again. And here's what I'm doing. I'm adding stuff to the workout. Because, the thing is, I hate aerobics. I hate running in place. That makes no sense to me. When you're on the treadmill and you're running and you're going nowhere, you're like this. I cannot do that. I used to do a lot of running and like actual running up and down. I used to really enjoy doing that, right? But I can't anymore. So we're going to have that conversation another time. So I have to basically stay in place. And it drives me crazy to do that because I think it's kind of boring. I know that some of you probably do that. You're just out there, you're just running, you're just running. Or, you do those classes where you have on like the tights and you go 1, 2, 3, and down, up, down, to the side, to the left. And then I start breakdancing. To the left, to the left. Anyway, all right, let me behave. All right. Susie, you're the same thing. Yeah, because I think it's kind of crazy to be running on a treadmill. You are going nowhere, people. So I normally just pump weights. I just lift weights like some crazy person. And then I realized that I need to start incorporating some kind of aerobic workout, right, within my workout. So this is what I came up with, people. And it's working for me. This is what I do. So let's say I'm doing my bench press, right? I'm doing bench press, and I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. Once I finish the sequence, I get off the treadmill. I get off the bench, right? Or whatever exercise I'm doing at that point in time. And then I stand in place and I do high knees. I run really fast, high knees for like 45 seconds, counting in my brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm trying to do this because I think if I do this, because in my mind, right, I'm looking all cool. In my mind, that may not be what the other people at the gym are seeing. They're probably seeing this. But in my mind, I'm doing this. When you think you're running in slow motion? And if there's a good-looking girl and she's looking at you, you kind of go, you know what I'm saying? This is true. But so this new workout I'm doing, people, it is killing me. It is tiring because imagine I'm pushing all this heavy weight and I do a full body workout. So I try to work out in an hour and a half. This is what I do. I do bench press. I do pull-ups. I do what you call chin-ups. I do shoulder press. I do everything in that hour, and then in between each, I'm doing this. I'm running. I'm jogging. And I'm saying, and I'm trying to be really cool. Vermont Patron Photo says, "Hello, I'm back. Wife played a joke on me with hot potato chips." You gotta explain that one to me. So just visualize this, because I don't know what it's like when you work out, but in my mind, I see myself like a young Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. So I'm like in my mind, I'm like a young, and then, the girls in the gym, because you notice, I don't know if you ever noticed that a lot of the girls who come to the gym, they're there purposefully to distract us. Bridget Clark, do you do this when you go to the gym? They're there to distract us poor men. And we do stupid stuff when we go to the gym. So the women are walking past and they're like, "Hi, Peter, how you doing? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm feeling wonderful today. Oh, this weight, it's 900 pounds. It's easy to lift. Look at this. I'm doing this so easily." I'm sorry. I think at some point in my life, aliens kidnapped me, and no one say anything in the chat, okay? No comment about the aliens. But I'm thinking aliens must have kidnapped me, removed my original brain, and gave me like a cartoon kind of brain, because I kind of see everything as a cartoon. So that, people, is why I am now exhausted, because I'm combining the weights with this running thing. All right. So after every single set I do, right, no matter what it is, whether it is leg press, whatever it is, I'm doing the high knees, right? Because the idea is to become like an Adonis, I want to be able to do the live one day and be like this. "Hey guys, how you doing? Are you all right?" Yeah. Okay. Susie says, "Not me. I wear baggy gym clothes. I'm a serious workout person." Susie, you see, we could hang out. Thank you very much. I like that. Because we kind of, for me, when I go to the gym, I'm really into working out. The truth is, I prefer to work out alone. This is not what we're supposed to be discussing in today's life, by the way, but we'll get to that. I like working out by myself because I'm like a child. I get really easily distracted. I'm sorry. I'm just one of those persons. My brain just goes on little walks, right? But when I'm working out, like especially when it's intense and it's feeling great, oh my God, this is awesome. But adding this new dimension of running, people, y'all should try that. You should try that. And I'm telling you, I have never understood the logic of all those machines that we have in the gym. And I'm going to be honest with you. Stair climber, you're going nowhere. Right? You're cycling, you're going nowhere. Just think about it. You're running on the treadmill, you're going nowhere. It's boring. It makes me crazy. So I had to find a way to add something else to the mix. You know what I'm saying? So that my plan is in about 8 months, I'm going to enter Mr. Olympia. Do not tell anyone I said that. And I'm going to enter Mr. Olympia, right, people? And I'm going to win. I'm going to come back on the live, and we're going to all talk about it, right? You're going to come and cheer me on, And introducing all the way from Montego Bay, Jamaica, Peter Lloyd. Girls, let's see your biceps. That's it. All right, okay, people. Let me behave myself. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live. You amazing human beings. Thank you for being here. I promise you I will try to behave myself today. I noticed I do not see Tony. So it means that I can attempt to do a live that is relatively serious in nature. So that, people, is the reason why I was 2 minutes late and fell asleep, because I was desperately trying to catch up. Because this thing about waking up in the mid, I don't know. You know what? It could be because we were quarantined for so long, right? And after a while, we're quarantined. It kind of drives you nuts, and you just kind of say, you kind of say, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's probably why I'm up. Vermin Paints and Foja said, in a banana yellow Speedo. Never, my brother. Never. Oh, Vermont. Cool. I'm going to do that thing on Monday. And thanks, I got it finally. I read it in the brain, man. I'm sorry. And so probably because I think that's what bodybuilders wear. I think they have to wear speedos. I think they literally have to wear speedos. I think that might be the one time I will be. Bridget, is that okay? Could I wear a speedo that one time? That might be the one time I would have to wear a speedo because I think they have to wear speedos. Have anyone ever been to a bodybuilding contest? I kind of think it's exciting, but it's just crazy. I once worked out with a professional bodybuilder, man. I felt weak. I felt weak, people. It made no sense. It was, I mean, he was humongous. He was huge, and and he was like, Peter, just hang out with me today. I'm going to show you what I do when I work out, so you can, you can get to my level. And I'm like, yeah, no problem. So he's like, okay, let's go. We're going to start with some warm-ups on the bench press. I normally warm up with 180 to 200 pounds. And I'm like, what? How much? Warm up? Okay, yeah. And he's like, is that too heavy for you? Me? No. that's probably too light. So we start, and he's like, okay, Peter, spot me. And I'm like, okay. And he's repping out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm like, you can get it. You can do this, man. You can do this. Come on, rep. That's it, my brother. That's it. You go, get it, man. Get it. Oh yeah. I'm feeling it. All right. Final rep. That's it, man. Woo! All right. Yeah, sorry. Now, Court. Hey, everybody. Isn't that banana speedo? It's your Bruce's fault? I really think it is. I think Bruce is superimposing his desires to be at the beach in a yellow speedo. He's trying to find someone else to do that with him, and I really think that's what's happening. Welcome to the chat and the live if you're just getting here. So he then says to me, right? So he's finished his first rep. It's going to be my first rep. So he goes and I go. And he goes, okay, Peter, you want me to take off any of the weight? Is it too heavy? But my pride, people, oh my God. I don't know what would. So I said, no, man, that's okay. That's all right. Yeah. Oh. Lightweight. And he goes, all right, let's go. 1. And I go, people, the weight was not moving. Oh my God, people, the weight did not move. I was so embarrassed. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Listen. And then people, right? People, because he's working out and he's a really famous bodybuilder. Everyone is gathered around. So I'm like, I think I'm getting up. But there's a little pinch in my. There's a little pinch here in my. So he's like, oh, you're having a problem? All right, let me. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Let me take off a little bit. I'm like, okay, take off a little bit. So he takes off like about 100 pounds, and I'm like, okay. And then I get off, right? And I get off. The girls are gathered around. They're looking at him. They don't give a crap about me. Everybody's staring at him. And I'm like, So I get off, and I'm like, yeah. Ooh. People, this is not what we're supposed to be talking about. This is not what we're supposed. Susie, I thought you were different. Shay, I thought y'all would keep me on the straight and narrow. All right. I'm gonna behave. I'm gonna behave myself today. Oh, let me do this very, very quickly. like I said, I'm actually extremely new to YouTube in terms of being a content provider, and I'm having a great time with you all. But I have to say, thank you. My channel got its first donation from, I don't know if she's here, Joan Stovell, Stovell. And I just want to say thank you so very, very much for that donation. It's the first my channel has ever gotten. And we are grateful because it will help towards us doing, better and crazier stuff for you. Humans, homeless are humans to the podcast show. Welcome, 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 welcome. Now, court says, is that how you hurt your back? You didn't have the Speedo? Nope, no Speedos. The truth is, seriously, if you find a Jamaican man in a Speedo, something is way off. They're not going to wear it. I mean, if it's like a professional bodybuilder, yeah, but trust me, J.A., Papi Show Jamaica will tell you there's no way you're not going to find no regular Jamaican man wearing a Speedo. It's just not going to happen. First of all, if he wears a Speedo to the beach, he probably leave in 2 seconds because, it's not going to be pretty. Papi Show J says, listening, bro, doing some work around the house. No problem, but have you running on the telly. That's so cool, man. Thank you so very, very much. So, yeah, so I got my first donation for the channel. So I got to say thank you very, very much to Joan. That was really cool. Thank you very, very much. And, y'all anytime you want, if you feel like donating, that's cool. We're good. We're good at this. I think my PayPal is somewhere there on the page. So I just wanted to say thank you very, very much. You didn't have to do that, and that was very, very sweet and very kind of her. All right. So we are not supposed to be discussing the shenanigans of me at the gym, trying desperately, to look as if I'm something that I am not. Oh, so then we were doing the curl. We're doing the bicep curl. So this is what to make the biceps pop and make them really big. Hold on there. Papi Show says there's nothing to tell, Peter. Speedo and Jamaican men not in the same sentence, which is true. And I wish Vermont Payton Forte would understand that. Jamaican men do not do Speedos. It's just not going to happen. Homeless are humans too, the podcast show. If no one has told you today, I love when you do this, told you today that you are loved, let me be the first to tell you that I love you, and so does God. Please tell someone that you don't know that they're loved, because it could be their last. Thank you. I love when you do that. That's the coolest thing. That's really, really cool, and I really appreciate that. We're actually supposed to be discussing today part 2 in my series on unlocking your greatness. All right, but I just got all caught up in this thing with me oversleeping and me trying to get fit. Really and truly, though, people. SF Rose, wagwan, sister, wagwan. Yes, SF Rose, I'm in your room. And we're all just hanging out, having a good time. I was just sort of explaining to everyone why I started 2 minutes late, and sharing with them the process of me working out at the gym with one of my friends who's a professional bodybuilder and who's as strong as an ox. Understand, though, people, that I'm not too bad. I benched 305 pounds, which is not light, and I like going heavy. But man, that day, that was crazy. And because he was there, all these girls were there. Hey, they were not saying hello to me. Okay. And I was so we're doing the bench curl. Right? We're doing the bench curl, right? And I decided there's no way ever he's gonna embarrass me. And he's bench curling like 245. So a 45 pound is an easy bar. That's the bar that's kind of bent like that. And he's just going 1, 2, 3. And people calling to him, hey, Bobby, hey, what's up, man? You good? Yeah, just warming up. Peter, you ready? And I'm like, holy crap. Is he warming up? What is he doing? And he goes, okay, all right. And he hands the bar to me. And I'm like, Yeah. Let's go. And he's go, Peter, come on, 1, 2. And I'm like, 1, 2, 3. By the time I got to 3, I was like, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. I'm sorry. Guys, that was crazy. Listen, never ever work out with a professional bodybuilder. That is not a good idea. That it doesn't work. That's a very, very bad idea. I'm going to try and refocus and get back to the topic at hand, right? SFRO says, Blacklight Records, Papi Show J should be a moderator. Thank you. I thought he was a moderator. Papi Show, sorry, bro. I thought you were a moderator, to be very honest with you. Okay. You are added, bro. You are added. You are added. You are here. You are here. So, we are supposed to be discussing today the second thing that you need in your life, right, to unlock your greatness. And yesterday we talked about the obvious one, like the first one, the one that all the experts almost never ever mention, which is kind of strange because I never understand why they don't mention that one. And that one is you have to actually start believing that there's greatness in you. Motivate One. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the chat. Motivate One, welcome. How are you? How is your Saturday going? How is it going? What have your Saturday been like? Cool. All right. So, by the way, if you are here in the chat, please give me a thumb up. You know, YouTube likes it, and I actually love it. So just give me that thumbs up. It looks good. It feels good. You know, it feels like a back scratch. Oh, yeah. Anyway. So we're supposed to be discussing, right, the second part of this process. And the first part I said yesterday was a kind of obvious one, which is for you to start unlocking your greatness, you have to start believing, right? Madonna. Some boys love me, some boys. How many times? Because we are living in a material world, and I'm a material. Okay, that won't sound, that sounds right. Okay, because she is living in a material world, and Madonna is a material girl. Are you know, she is living in. Yeah, anybody remember that song? Like a virgin, touch for the very first. The first time I saw Madonna live as a child, I freaked out. It was the Grammy Awards. Madonna Friedman, have you ever seen her live? It freaked me. Humans Against the Fridge. Tony Damien was eaten by the fridge, I think. Yes, because I'm wondering. That's sort of odd that she's not here. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live. Yeah, so the first time I saw her live, people, Madonna, right? And that's triggered by the wonderful Madonna Friedman, who's here in the chat with us. Hey, Madonna. It was at the Grammy Awards. I could not have been more than maybe 9, 10, 11. I was a kid. And I remember the first time I saw her there. And she came out, she was doing that song. It was Like a Virgin. That freaked me out the first time I saw that. Lebanese Game Pro. Welcome back to the chat, bro. Welcome to the live. Hope you're having a great Saturday. All right. Thank you for being here. So Madonna Friedman. So the first time I'm seeing her live now, right? And she comes out, and then I don't know if anybody remembers this, but this has stuck in my mind. I'm an adult now, and this has it's seared in my memory. And she's singing Like a Virgin. Hey. And then she throws herself on the ground, right? She starts to roll around, and she's doing it, and I'm like, what? It freaked me out. That she left a hell of an impression on me as a kid. That was, but she's an awesome performer. So, that's why Madonna, that's why I did the song for you. Because, yeah. People, y'all are doing this thing, and I don't understand because Tony Damon is not here. We're supposed to be discussing this one thing, and y'all are trying to get me to start talking about other things like, working out with bodybuilders and stuff like that, And Someone mentioned Speedo, and all these other things in the chat. So, homeless are humans too, the podcast. Oh, all these songs. I made it through the wilderness. Somehow I made it through. Didn't know how lost I was until I found you. Was beat, incomplete. I'd been had, was so sad and blue, but you made me feel. Yeah, you made me feel shiny and new, like a virgin. Touch for the. I'm sorry, guys. Don't let me start today, please. Lebanese Game Pro says, I can't stay in your stream because it's getting late here and I need to go to sleep because tomorrow I have my police duty. You're a police? Oh, wow. That is very cool. Okay. Thank you so much for coming by. Stay as long as you can. Get a good night's rest. Do not do what I've been doing. I've been waking up in the middle of the night to eat, which is crazy. Do not do that, Lebanese Game Pro. Don't do that. All right. I'm thinking I'm gonna go check you out. All right. Thank you, my brother from another mother, my Lebanese friend. It's all good in the hood. Yeah. So we're supposed to be discussing the next thing that you need to do to unlock your greatness. And yesterday we all agreed, I think, that the first thing that you have to do is kind of obvious, which is you have to start believing that there is greatness hidden somewhere deep inside you. That it's there somewhere. All right. Lebanese Game Pro, thanks for your service. We kind of need policemen. Y'all are very important people. So thanks very much. Get your rest, man. And thank you for taking time out of your life to come by and hang out with this cray-cray person and the wonderful people here who keep me sane. All right. Okay, everybody. Remember, if you are here in the live, give me a thumbs up. All right. So the second thing that we want to discuss today is doubt. And yeah, I'm not following the ABCs of what everybody says, because we get to that at some point. But I'm talking about the first series of things you need to deal with before, you evolve, you get to that next place. Because greatness is in all of us, obviously. And the thing is, many of us don't realize that this greatness exists in all of us. So the first thing you have to do, as I said yesterday, is you have to figure out that you are great. You got to know that you're great. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it all starts. So like Madonna, you're going to be touched for the very first time. You're going to be shiny and new. Because you're gonna know that you are shiny and new. You are new. You are an amazing new version of you. You are great. Madonna. Oh, homeless are humans too, the podcast. Yo, Madonna, what channel is your 38 subscribers or 22? Okay, I'm not sure what that is. I doubt boxer shorts are going to help me at this point. I think I got lost here. People, sometimes I'm going off and I'm not reading what's going on in the chat. Y'all know me. I kind of just. My sister SF says, you gotta read. You gotta read. But when the brain clicks and I just go way off, I just go way off, and then I start one thing and I didn't finish telling you about working out with my friend. So he hands me the bar, right? I managed to do like 4 curls. He's done like 20. It doesn't really matter to him. It's really easy. It's short. Yes. Yes, read, SF Rose says. I will do my best to do that more often. But when my brain goes somewhere else, SF Rose, I don't know. I just drift. I just go somewhere else, people. Because I'm like trying to get, I'm trying to go here. And my brain just goes somewhere else. I'm like that generally. Most people tell you that I'm like that. Homeless are humans too, the podcast. Hello, Queen of the Royal Family. Oh, that is so cool. Madonna Freeman said, I don't have an activity channel, homeless. There are 38 on the one out there. Oh, okay. All right. Expedition Greg, what up? What up, bro? What's going on? Mother, there are too many of you crying. Brother, there's far too many of you dying. Oh, we've got to find a way. Nadira X, to bring some love in here today. Father. Tony Damon, your ears must be ringing because I was talking about you and everybody was wondering where you were. And Humans Against the Fridge suggested that the fridge ate you. We don't need no excellent. War is not the answer. Only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find a way. Oh man, I love that song. Marvin Gaye, remarkable. I cannot believe his father took his life. That makes no sense to me logically. I don't even want to know what was happening in that family, man. Nadira X says, love you too. Greetings and things. And she said something else and I missed it. Oh man. Thank you so much, Nadira X. On point, Nadira X says, you are greatness, you are love. You are all greatness and you are love. And as I said, yesterday we concluded the obvious. The first step towards achieving and unlocking the greatness that's in all of us, no matter what stage you are, age you are, what phase you are in your life, is first you have to start believing in your greatness, which is why we stop in the middle of the chats and we say, I am awesome. I am greatness. So just take a little time right now. You know, it's been 36 minutes since we've been here. We have not done this yet. And just say to yourself, to the next person, to whoever it is that's standing beside you, if you're alone, if you're in a crowd, it doesn't matter if you're on the subway, the bus, driving, it doesn't matter. Just say, hey, I am awesome. I am greatness. You are. Homeless are humans too. The podcast said, let's hear it, everyone. If you don't know, we all are awesome and greatness and loved. You all are awesome, people. You're my peeps. You're my people. Tony Damien. Tony says, I took a YouTube break today to watch a series about babies born behind bars. Hey, is that on Netflix? You should let me know because I like watching those kinds of things. I would probably start crying, knowing me. But, you know, yeah, I don't cry. You know, I don't cry. I don't do that. Yeah. I holla. You are awesome. You are greatness. So the next thing you have to do to unlock is to deal with that thing that we all must deal with, and it's called doubt. And you know that doubt comes from so many, places, but very, very often doubt starts from deep within inside of us. That's where doubt starts. And that normally is because of our programming. It's because of what we are told, we are told by our parents, by those we love. We are told, we touched on this slightly yesterday, you can't do that. That can't be done. You're not good enough to do that. You're not strong enough to do that. You're not great enough to do that. SF Rose says, Tony Damien, this was my first time on YouTube today. Only to say hi to Peter. See, people, that's why I love her. That's why she's my sis. She's my girl. Tara's going live at 9 to auction Vermon's paints. Cool. I'm going to be there. Yeah, so that doubt thing happens to all of us. It starts from very, very early in our lives because people start telling us to doubt ourselves. From you're a child, you say, hey, Mom, I want to do this. And your mom says, normally out of love and ignorance, she says, baby, you can't do that. Mom, I want to be an astronaut. That's going to be very difficult to do. Or, Mom, I want to hit the beach wearing a yellow Speedo. That's what Vermon Payton Photo said to his mom when he was younger. And she said, oh, no, Bruce, that's not possible. I'm teasing, guys. I'm teasing. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. So doubt starts very, very early in our lives, right? I mean, we are taught to doubt. We are told by everyone that doubt is, it's ingrained, it's built in, because we are told by the people around us, you can't do this. You can't do this. The truth is, you hear more in your life you can't do something than you hear that you can. That's just think about it. You enter business, you start a business. I'm going to succeed in this. Oh, no. 90% of all businesses fail, so you can't do this. You want to run 100 meters, you want to try a marathon for the first time in your life at 55 years of age. Someone says, oh, that's not possible. You can't do this. You want to lose weight. Oh my God, that's going to be impossible to do. And I mean, we hear that so often that it starts to sear in here. Because remember what I said to you, the greatest lie ever told to us was this: sticks and stones will break my bones, but words cannot hurt me. It's a lie. Words are the most destructive or constructive thing ever created. So that reinforcement is key and important. That is very, 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 very important. So we hear doubt so much that it starts to impact our capacity to access the greatness that's inside of us, because we get up immediately and we say to ourselves, I can't do that. There's no way. Listen, people, I remember the first time when I got to university, right? And when the workload hit me at university, I was like, what? I did not sign up for this. But I made it. And I think very, very often, because we hear so much negativity growing up, and I mean, it's innocent negativity, it's just people telling you things, that they think, they think it's relevant to them. They think you can't do something because they don't think they can do it. So they start telling you. So you have to figure out a way to deal with that doubt. So the doubt is ingrained. It's been told to you from you were a child. And then there's a secondary part of that doubt. Blind Needle. That is a very cool name. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the chat. Blind Needle. Y'all got you people have some amazing names. That is a great name. Blind Needle. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the chat. You're in a safe space. This is family. It's all about love. It's all about positivity. It's all about growth. That's what we're trying to do here. Growing ourselves as human beings, as people. I'm your host, Black Light Records, aka Peter Lloyd, and I'm a little cray, but cray is necessary. You need a little cray in your life, Blind Needle. We all need a little cray. Oh, you do yarn art. She says, you say, I thank you. I'm a blind person who does yarn art. That is really cool. Blind Needle, my mom used to crochet. This is something she did when she was living in Jamaica. I think she did it I think it started out as a way of dealing with stress. And this is something she loved to do. And I was fascinated seeing the two needles doing this stuff. No, I don't ask. I never ever learned to do that. But it's great for you to be here in the chat. You are in a safe space. Welcome. That is really, really, really cool. So I can relate to that in the sense that my mother did that. She loved it. She would crochet these huge things and put it over the sofa, on the bed. She loved doing it. I should ask if she still does it. Yeah. I don't know if she still does that, but I'm going to ask her because I talk to her. I'm one of these children. I talk to my mom every day, and I'm sure it annoys her, I'm sure. And I talk to her for like hours, like 3, 4, 5 hours. It's sad, but it's true. I love my mommy. Welcome. That is very, 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 very cool. That's very, very, very cool. Okay, all right. Okay, so there's a whole other stuff happening here that I'm not aware of. Ruth Daly, welcome, Ruth Daly. Baby. Wake up. Let's make love tonight. Get up. Cause you do it right. Man, that song is nasty. that's one of those songs. It is. Come on, man. Let's admit it. Yeah. Mommy's Tony Damon says, "Mommy's boy." Yes, I am a mama's boy, and I don't care. I don't care. Nanny, nanny, I love my mom. I love my mommy. I love my mommy. Nanny, nanny, you can't hurt me. I love my mommy, Tony Damien. My mom, people, if listen, my mom walks 10 miles every morning. Up until the pandemic started, right? My mom bench presses 180 pounds. My mom clean and jerks 150, 135, I'm sorry. My mom is in her 70s. My mom is fit she can't get any fitter. She bakes everything herself, cooks everything, never eats out. She's a fitness freak. I think she's who I got this from. My mom is super cool. And then you guys would have loved my father. You think I'm cray-cray? My dad was cray-cray beyond words, right? Oh, Lord. In my TR voice. Tony Damien. Tony, I love my mom. I'm not gonna blow smoke up here. You know what? I love my mommy. My mom is amazing. My mom is amazing. She's an amazing person. My mom is the person who's inspired me to know I can achieve anything, because my mom did the impossible. Trust me. I mean, the life my mom led, I can't share it here with you, but trust me, my mom is one of the most amazing, most powerful, strongest human beings I have ever met. I'm not blowing smoke up here. You know what? She's amazing. That's what Susie Mrs. says, haha, blind needle. That's what always comes up. My brother even started calling me Suzuki. Ooh, that's cool. I get that. Motivate. Wow, your mom sounds awesome. She really is. I'm not joking. My mom really. I was blessed with really awesome parents. I have no idea how I turned out like this. I just didn't get the good gene. But my parents were amazing people. My father was like super smart, and my mom is super smart, gorgeous, and just like a beast, fierce. My mom is the kind of person that you would say to, you can't do it, and my mom would say, okay, simply because you said I can't do it, I am going to do it. We all are going to experience doubt, okay? That's a part of this process. But if you want to unlock the greatness that's inside of every one of us. Oh, by the way, people, break. You know what to do. If you're new to the chat, this is what we do when I say break. If you have a phone, do a selfie. Look at yourself on the camera phone. Find a mirror, a reflective surface. If not, if your friend is near you, look into their eyes so you can see yourself. And say, if you're driving, if you're standing alone, if you're in a crowd, just say, hey, I am awesome. I am awesome. And say, I am greatness personified. Awesome. After the love is gone. These are songs I love, so I keep singing them over. I can't help it. You are awesome. We are awesome. We are all awesome. Very, very important. So the thing is, doubt is going to be a part of your process. In fact, doubt can actually be healthy. Fear can be healthy as long as it does not manipulate you or control you. Yes, Bridget Clark, I got the crazy gene. I got the crazy gene. But nothing is wrong with that. I think we need more people like me. Imagine me in the White House. Come on, guys. Imagine me as a president. Come on. Can you see it? It would be the coolest thing ever. Ever. I mean, I'm telling you, those press conferences, people will be on the floor rolling. I'm sorry. Listen, doubt is going to be there. You're going to have doubt. And like I said, the doubt comes from the fact that, in truth, We are told to doubt ourselves our entire lives by the people who love us, by our parents, by our teachers, many of the people, not all, because there are going to be those who encourage you and tell you can achieve anything. But there are going to be a lot of people who tell you you can't achieve anything, or you can't do most things, or you can't, or this is not possible, or you can't, you're going to fail. So you're going to grow up feeling as if there's this strong sense of doubt inside of you. And then you're going to have those people who are, around you, who doubt you constantly, and they're going to say it. Sometimes it's your partner, your wife, your husband, your best friend, your friends, and they're going to be the ones you're going to say, hey, you know what? I've got this great idea to start a new donut shop. And they're like, man, there's always a Dunkin' Donuts. You can't do this. This has already been done. And you're like, yeah, but I'm going to make the best donuts. And they're going to say, yeah, but it's not going to be as good as, Krispy Kremes. You're going to always have those people around you. So this is when you need to do what I do in those circumstances. And this is why it's good to be cray-cray. Tony Damon says, you are going to need a very creative speechwriter. No, I don't think so. I think people will be able to follow me. If y'all are crazy enough to follow me on these lives, I think they'll be able to follow me. Tony, watch it. My fellow Americans, we face a grave situation in today's world. And I think that what we need to do to solve this problem at this point in time is come on. Listen, I know things are rough, people. Let's dance. Tony Damien, come on, that will work. People would be on the floor. They would love it. And then I'd say, hey, all right. Y'all finish dancing. All right, let's get it. Let's deal with the situation as it is right now. Is everybody loose? All right, okay. All right, let's deal with this gun control thing. Come on, let's go. All right, now watch me. All right, guys, I get it. Y'all on your guns. You think it's not safe. All right, this is what we're going to do. Come on, hold hands. Put the guns down. Yeah, put the guns down, man. You're in the White House. It's cool. Y'all cool. Put the guns down. That's it. All right, hold hands. All right, that's good. You hold the hands? All right, that's good. Okay. So you want your guns. You don't want no guns. All right, hold hands. If I don't hold hands, all right, that's good. All right, now, this is what we're going to do. All right, watch me. Now, close your eyes. Now, I want y'all to listen to me. It's going to be deep, but we're going to solve this problem right here, right now in the White House. Watch me, people. I was a lonely man with empty hearts to fill, and I found a piece of happiness to call my... Don't let go of my hand, man. Everybody hold hands. And life is worth living again. For to love me, you to me is to live. Can't remember the words. Everybody sing! A one in a million. Chance of a lifetime. Mitch McConnelly, sit down, man. Come on. And life showed compassion. Everybody sing! And send to me a stroke of love called you. A one in a million you. A one in a million. Y'all feeling good? Feeling good? All right. You now let go of each other's hands now. Sit down on the floor. You don't need no chairs, Mitch. You don't need a chair. You a young boy. Sit down. Y'all sit down. Let's just talk about this thing. All right. Bring some flowers into the room. Anybody got any reefer? Any reefer people? Come on, bring on the reefer in. Come on, we don't talk about this. Let's work out this stuff. Come on, guys. Come on. I would be a dope president. Y'all know this. Come on. Y'all, come on. What can't reefer solve? Come on, guys. Y'all know this. Come on. You agree with me? I know you agree with me. Come on, man. It is the truth. Once you get everybody all mellow out, you're playing some good music, some nice, easy music. They're all sitting down on the floor. They just, we just chilling, we just relaxing. We all talking about it. And you know, at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, man, y'all can keep your guns, but you know, let's do it this way. You can keep your guns, but no bullets. Come on, man. You can have the guns, but no bullets. You can do that. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all love each other. You love each other. Come on now. Come on, come on, man. It would be the coolest White House ever. I'm not saying the job isn't hard, no, but I have a whole lot of people do that other stuff. All right? Come on, man. Tony, you know I'd make a dope president. Come on, man. Come on. You need a little cray in those kind of positions. Because I think politicians in general, and I'm not discussing politics here because I think that's a whole different kettle of fish, and I'm totally unqualified to have that conversation with y'all. But I think politicians in general, sometimes they take themselves a little too seriously. Come on, let's face it. I think as adults, we sometimes take ourselves just a little too seriously. We get upset about things that make no sense logically, if you think about it. I mean, we get really uptight. And that's why, watch the tying, Tony Damon, watch the tying. And that's why you have to learn in unlocking your greatness. One of the things you have to learn is when to ignore people. You have to learn to ignore the doubters and have an unwavering belief in whatever it is you're deciding to do. It doesn't matter if you don't, that thing deep inside of all of us. Come on, guys. You all know this. You know when you leave your house one day, my brothers and sisters in the chat, you're leaving your house and you normally would go right at the stoplight. And from you got up in the morning, something said, do not go right at the stoplight. Go left, go left, go left, go left, go left. And you're driving up to the stoplight, and this thing is the whole day, the whole morning, it's saying, go left, go left. And you're saying, but I want to go right. It's the fastest way to get to work. And that thing is saying, go left, go left, go left. So what happens, people? You go left. 5 minutes later, you realize there was an accident down the road and you would have died. All of us have that thing in us. So sometimes, meaning we know when we are doing the right thing. It's the other things around us that cloud us out, that confuse us, all those other things. And that's a part of being able to identify what's great inside of you. Are you following what I'm saying? I'm saying that all of us know when we're on the right path. We know. But it's the other things, the people around you saying, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Or, the things you read in the book that said, this will not work. No one has ever been able to do this before. But there's something, that same thing that saved you from the car accident or from being mugged or from a bad relationship or a terrible marriage. That thing that's deep inside all of us. It's the God in you. It's a universe in you. It's the inner you speaking back to you. So you have to figure out when to trust that and just ignore people. Ignore the doubters. Ignore the doubting Thomases. I told y'all yesterday, people told me I couldn't sing. I have no idea how they could have come up with that. But hey, my thing was, hey man, I'm sorry you feel that way. Hush here. We all know when we're right. It's that gut, that thing. Come on. You all can't tell me that there's not been a moment when something was so real to you. You were certain and it turned out to be absolutely correct. I'm not talking about someone telling you something or you're hearing something or you're reading something. You got up one morning and you said, you know what, I'm going to do this thing and it's going to work, and it works for you. So number 2 in unlocking your greatness is learning to handle your doubt. Learning to know when to ignore people. There are going to be times when you have to ignore people, even the people who love you and the people who care about you. Oh my God, Tony Damien. Actually, Nancy probably would do that. I think really and truly, there's a place for being serious. But I think even when you're serious, you cannot take yourself too seriously. I mean, if you start taking yourself too seriously, then you miss out on a lot of opportunities, and you're not even willing. I mean, I think if I were the president and I'm chillax, I would be able to get everybody around me to be sort of chillax. In fact, my Congress and my, what do you call it, other thing that you have a Congress and you have a House, a Senate, right? they would be filled with really chillax people. I'm not saying because chillax doesn't mean that you're not intelligent. I'm just saying you can't take yourself too seriously. You can't, and you can't even take people too seriously because it will make you crazy. Because then you have these amazing ideas, these amazing thoughts about something, amazing thoughts about yourself, and because you doubt it, you don't act on it, and you throw away a great idea. The chance for doing something amazing. I mean, listen, think about this. Some crazy person gets up one day, maybe 100 years ago, and says, let's build something that can fly in the air like the birds. You don't think the people around them said, okay, all right, we're human beings, only angels and birds fly. You don't think someone said that? Imagine if those people had said, okay, all right, so everybody doubts me, I'm not going to do this. But they, the Wright brothers, who were one of the first persons, by the way, they weren't the only ones, really decided, we're going to do this. We're going to build a thing, and we're going to call it, I don't think they called it a plane initially. I don't remember what they called it. But they said, you know, we're going to build this thing. We believe this is right, and we're going to do this. We're going to do this. You're going to have doubt, and you're going to have doubting Thomases. You're going to have people around you who doubt everything you're doing, but you have to trust your gut and your instinct. You have to. You have no choice. Sometimes, and I'm saying, sometimes the doubt comes from the people you love and the people you never expected to come from. Seriously, they're the ones who doubt. And they're doing it out of love because they're really thinking, I just saw, I'm in the middle of this serious thing, right? I'm just thinking about Nancy, and I was just calling his name, Nancy Pelosi, and what's the other guy's name again? Mitch McConnell. Can you imagine those two high? Sorry, guys, I don't mean to be disrespectful to your politicians, but I just imagine those two eating cookies and just like in a room, padded, there's some Marvin Gaye playing in the background, you know what I mean? Mother. And they're just all talking, and the gun people over here and the non-gun people are here, and everybody's just chillaxing, and they're like, oh man, this is kind of cool, man. What are you talking about, man? Oh, I hear what you're saying. I don't agree, but I hear you. Oh, yeah, man. I always love when you wear that color. That looks great on you, man. And the other person, oh, man. I love that color too. I think that color looks really good on me. Yeah. I mean, just think about it. I mean, you get a lot more done when you're in that kind of vibration. Right? When you're just chillaxing. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, because even in that process, right? Just think about it. When you're relaxed, you're receptive. When you're receptive, you're willing to listen to each other because you're not like, my side is right, my side is right. No, it would be, my side is right, my side is right. It just imagine if we could get all these people in a room, and just say, hey, come on, man, here's some cookies. But they're not just cookies, right? And you just get them all chillaxing. And it doesn't mean I don't respect these people, because I think it's really, really hard to be in any position of authority like that. But the truth is, people, my brothers and sisters, at the end of the day, right? Susie said, now let's raid the refrigerator. Susie also says, might do them good to get high. It might do them all good to stop taking each other so seriously, and start seeing each other as individuals and not as a cause or, something else. You have to believe in yourself, people. You have to kind of get to a place, right, where you really, once you have that belief in something, you stick with it, you fight for it, because even the people who love you will doubt. I mean, the Wright brothers must have seen crazy. Just think about this. This is 100 years ago in the people. They believed in witches. I mean, this was a whole different time. All right? And I'm not saying something's wrong with you if you believe in witches. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But I'm saying they believe some crazy stuff there. So imagine someone comes along and says, we are going to fly. All right? I mean, Just think about that. That must have been a really whacked out idea. Or someone says, hey, you know what? There's this thing, it's called medicine. A lot of the benefits that we have now are because people didn't give up on their ideas. They unlocked their greatness because they believe that thing, right? Fridge, you know what I'm talking about. Fridge, we're all gonna rate you. That thing that all of us, everyone here in the chat, I know you've all had this experience when you had an overwhelming sensation to do a particular thing. And when you did it, it was in your best interest. It wasn't the best interest of everybody around you. Literally. Vernon Payson Ford says, I believe in term limits for all our politicians. Too much power for a human to control power. That might be true, but I don't know very much about politics. I'm going to be very, very honest with you. My thing is politicians are people, and that's where we have to start. I think at some point, the populace forgets that politicians are people, and I think politicians forget that they're people. We're all people. So we come with the design flaw that many people come with: doubt, prejudices of whatever kind, resentment, an unwillingness to share concepts and ideas. I mean, that's something that we all do, and I just kind of believe, seriously speaking, that what we have to do is start with fixing self. We have to start with fixing each other and fixing ourselves. I mean, I would love to get all the politicians on earth from every country to stand up in a room and say, I am awesome! I am greatness. And then turn to the other person beside them and say, you are awesome. You are greatness. You know that I know that y'all think I'm crazy. Most of you just met me and I know you think I'm crazy. And I'm going to share a little secret with you. I am crazy. Crazy. That makes me crazy. That makes me crazy. Probably. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so special about that face. Even that makes me crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Honest, just like me. We need crazy people. We need people who are a little off the, a little off skelter, So the second thing we need to do, if we are going to unlock what is inside all of us, Carter Club says, I don't think you're crazy. I think you're amazing. Oh, Carter Club, you are so sweet. What do you want? I'm teasing, Carter Club. Yeah, thank you. I think you're all sweet too. I think you're all amazing too. But Carter Club, I think we need crazy people. I mean, crazy people are the ones who go out on a limb and do the stuff that people are saying this cannot be done. Crazy can also be considered fierce. You know what I'm saying? I really think at some point to get to that point in all of us, that superhuman being in all of us, we have to find a way to tackle the doubt that we're going to have. We're going to have doubt. I mean, you know what I've done for years, people? For years, I've said to myself, okay. Colonel Sanders became a billionaire when he was nearly 70 years of age. At age 65, he was so broke, he was in debt beyond words. And if he can do it at almost 70, then it means that anyone can do something amazing at any stage of their life. Susan Victor says, funny, crazy. Bridget Clark says, risk takers. Yeah, the people who go against the stream, the people who fight the doubt, the people who say, okay, I hear you. I mean, I know, I get it. I spent a lot of my life going through that process. Peter, you can't sing. Okay. These same people, by the way, have now said, your voice is amazing. And I don't remind them about when they said, you can't sing. Or you can't be an actor. I've done a lot of film work. I'm not most talented person in the world, but I just believed I could do it, so I did it. Nell Court says, Peter, calling me crazy makes me shrink away from people. I think people have different ideas of crazy. I get it. I get what you're saying. Let me be specific. Human beings have a condition where we are afraid to deal with any mental issue, anything that's outside of the norm or logic. I'm referencing the fierceness of the human spirit, Nell Court. I'm saying that that fierceness takes a degree of crazy because you're going against the grain. You're going against everything that society is telling you to do. Like I said, the Wright brothers decided to fly. Nell, do you understand that over 120, 30 years ago, that was the most insane idea to say, I am going to fly? Nell, you're not crazy as in having issues mentally. I'm talking about crazy as in, you say I can't do it, I am going to do this. Because you have to understand, Nell, that whenever you challenge society, when society says to you, everyone should wear black on a Monday, the minute, if you tell people that enough, after 2 generations, they believe that's some sort of written mental rule. If you get up one day and say, I'm going to wear white on a Monday, people are going to say, you're crazy. So I'm not referencing crazy in that sense. And the truth is, Nell, I don't think people are ever crazy. I believe people have mental issues, have mental challenges, have issues that can be dealt with either medically or psychologically. So I don't even believe in that term. So when I reference that term, I'm not trying to make you shrink away. I'm empowering. I'm trying to empower you. I'm saying, Nell, the crazy I'm referring to is you standing up for what you believe. Is you standing against the grade? Is you believing in your own greatness? Is you taking on the world? Is you following that thing, Nell, that I know that has happened to you? That thing deep inside of you that said, Nell, go right today. Don't go left. And when you went right, you realized that if you had gone left, something terrible would have happened to you. This is God in all of us. This is the universe in all of us. This is your inner power that you should always tap into. So when I say I'm cray-cray, I'm cray-cray. I'm cray-cray in every way. I'm not saying you are crazy. I'm saying you have greatness locked inside of you. And that greatness should be unleashed. It should be allowed to breathe. And I'm saying that the society we live in tries to tell us very, very often not to do so. Because you're bucking the norm. You're going against what you're being told to do. And that scares them. But the truth is, if you don't have people like that, Nell, we wouldn't be in the world we're in. All these amazing things around us, someone challenged the status quo. Someone said, I'm going to do this. From the brave souls who got up and said, you know something, why is it that place? And we don't have this problem in Jamaica in any way, shape, or form. It is very difficult. And that's why, Nell, we've been saying, what I've been trying to do in the series, Nell, is to try and encourage us to start the process with baby steps. It takes baby steps to get from that place to that next place. I'm saying to you, Nell, like everyone in this chat, like everyone I've ever met in my life for the last 15 years, you are great. There is greatness inside of you. I'm not just blowing smoke up your you-know-what. You are great. All the people in your life, or the people you know of, or the people you've read about who did these insanely great things were all called crazy because they were bucking the status quo. They were going against the grain. You have greatness inside of you. And the first step towards achieving that greatness, Nell, what I did, and a few people I know did, is we start by telling ourselves, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome. You know why, Nell? Because most of us are told the reverse our entire life. You are not awesome. You are ordinary. There's nothing exceptional about you. Why do you think, oh, you are a little, you are a little heavier in weight. Oh, you're fat, so you're unattractive. Oh, you're not this. Those are things that society tells you to try and keep you here. And when they do that, they limit their creativity, the amazingness about you. Nell, if the Wright brothers weren't a little cray-cray, We wouldn't have airplanes. Nobody would be flying. If it takes something that says, I'm going to do this thing that everybody says can't be done. Those people they stuck to it. They believed, they fought the doubt. They fought it because people, I'm telling you, I don't know about you, but I have some really doubtful mornings. So Nell, I know it's difficult. The entire purpose of me becoming a content creator outside of my sister SFO's suggesting I do this is because I realize that this is a medium to be able to say to amazing people, you're amazing people. Nell says, does it matter if others say you're crazy, but you keep going like the Wright brothers? What do you say to them? You don't. You ignore them. Every human being has a right to their opinion. You have to just ignore those people. But you have to understand, Nell, that those people tell you can't because they believe they can't. If you're doing something that they were taught could not be done, they're going to always think that what you're doing can't be done. And sometimes these people tell you can't out of love. That they really love you, and that's why they're telling you. They're terrified. You have to learn to ignore those people. If you've done all the research and done all the data, and you still have that gut that says, I can do this, this is possible. Once you prepare yourself properly, which we'll get into at another time, what you have to do then is believe and fight for that belief. Is it Tham or Thams? I'm not saying it correctly. THAM, Thams World. Welcome. Thank you so very much for coming into the chat. It is a joy to have you here. We are discussing how to unlock the greatness that's inside of you. So welcome. You're in a safe place. You are amongst friends and family. And we do everything here out of love. So speak in love, think in love, and be positive. All right? So Nell, understand that you're going to always have people do that. And they're not necessarily doing it because they're bad people or they're angry at you. They're doing it because they're terrified themselves. They're terrified. They don't think that this can be done. And sometimes they're doing it because they don't want you to fail, because we're terrified of this idea of failing. But I'm saying to you, at some point, once you've done all the research, once you've done all the things that, are logical and make sense, and you still have that thing that says, I really should do this. I really should do this. J.K. Rowling, I love talking about J.K. Rowling. I think she was broke. Her husband had left her. Her marriage was distraught. She had no money. And she wrote this crazy book that everybody thought was a crazy book. And I think she submitted that book to, I'm trying to remember how many people. I think it was like 19 publishers, and they all went, nope. And she kept going because she said something inside of her said, this is going to work. This is going to work. This is going to work. And everybody around her, everyone said, this is craziness. She wrote one of the most successful series of books in history, the Harry Potter series. I can't guarantee success, but I can guarantee that at some point we have to unlock what is most dear to us and the things that are greatest to us. And we all of us, adults or children, teens, and we live in a world of doubt. We are told to doubt. This is normal. And unlike what we believe, most of the people who tell you to doubt, who say you can't do this, they're not doing it from hate. They're doing it because they don't think they can. They're doing it because they were told that this isn't the norm. Like I said earlier, everybody wears black on a Monday. How dare you wear white on a Monday? It's what we're programmed to do. Thamsworth said, I have lots of things in my head I'm compelled to do, but I don't because it never works out, or I don't have the time. Don't take the time. Well, I mean, what are those things that you're compelled to do? I think if it's like, let's say you get an idea to do something, I think the first thing you have to do is you have to do your research. You have to do your research. You have to do all the necessary legwork to figure out if this is right. And then after you've done all of that, look at all the positives and negatives. And if you have that deep-seated thing that said, you should do this, then I say go for broke. Look, I don't know about you guys, but I don't believe in reincarnation. I think we come here once and we make the most of what we're doing. And I think that's what we actually need to do. We need to make the most of that moment and that opportunity. When I say that we all are great and we all are awesome, it's not like a catchphrase. It's something that I actually believe because people that you would never think could have done something have done amazing things. And it didn't matter what race, color, class, creed, age, none of that mattered. I mean, they stuck to their guns. Some said, I'm autistic. I can read well. I have a sixth grade education, and I'm not. Oh, you're not good at research. Okay, all right, I understand that. So, do you have any friends of yours who could assist in helping you to do that research? Who are good at doing the research? Is there anyone you know, family, friends, mother, anyone? No friends. Okay, all right. You're a YouTuber. You're on YouTube a lot. Okay, you have no family, no friends. You have family here now. You're with family. We're family. All right. Just me raising my daughter alone. Wow, that's remarkable. So the fact that you are autistic and you have a sixth grade education and you are raising your daughter alone, it says you are a remarkable person. That already says you are remarkable. It already says you're beating the odds. It says you're an amazing person. Right there, that one statement that you just made. And you do have a family, you have your daughter. If you keep coming back here, we're your family. If you can't read it, then you can find it on YouTube, make sure your source is correct, and try and get the information from there where people will be speaking to you or giving you the information. But you can't just give up because you're autistic. I can't relate, but I'm saying to you, you can't just give up. Try and understand that if you are autistic with a sixth grade education and you are raising your daughter, you have already won the battle. You are amazing already. That's amazing within itself. And you are not alone. You have your daughter. And there are people, crazy people like us out here. You're not alone. Do not underestimate what you're doing. What you're doing is remarkable. You're raising your child. That is remarkable. And as long as you're doing that out of love, you're remarkable. So if you can't read, hit YouTube and get the information from YouTube, because people are just here talking to you on YouTube. So you can get the information that way. But resist the fear of doubt and resist doubting yourself. I mean, Sam said, I give it my all always. It's all I can do. And that's all anyone asks any of us here to do, is to give it your all. That's what I want all of us to do. I mean, that's what I've learned. Just do your very, very best. But do not doubt what you already are and what you've already accomplished. That's what I'm trying to say to you. People, forgive me, but I just need to talk to my friend. You are already great. You just said to us, I'm autistic. I have a sixth grade education and I'm raising my daughter. And I know you're raising your daughter in a space of love. Oh, my son, okay? You are amazing. Crystal Simmons, welcome. Thank you for entering the chat. You are at home, your family. Everyone take a break right now and say it with me. Say, I am awesome. Everyone say it. I am awesome. I am awesome. I am awesome. Believe this. Fight for it. Even when you're doubting, say it, say it, say it. Miss UB Music. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. You're all I've ever wanted. My arms are open wide. And you know just what to say. And you know just what to do. And I long to tell you so much. I love you. Crystal, what a guan. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the chat. Bridget Clark says, That's what I tell my boys all the time. Just do the best you can. And I mean, and that's really important. You have to, I think one of the things is we spend so much of our lives comparing ourselves to others. We don't realize how fruitless that is, because you are not others, you are you, and every one of us here is unique. And I'm going to say to you again, if you've never heard it before, you are special and unique, because you are the only you that exists in the entire universe. You are unimaginably special. There's no other you. And the problem is they teach us to compare ourselves to other people. This is never a good idea, because that person, there's no other that person. The minute we start to embrace how amazing we are as individuals and fight for that fact, our life changes. I'm the half, I don't know if you've ever heard the term, right? The glass is half full. I'm the half full guy. I'm the person who, when my car went over the precipice and the car did this, bam, and hit that tree, and I was like, okay, I'm dead. All right. And then I realized I wasn't dead. I was like, hey, I'm alive. Oh, well, that's good. I'm always gonna try and see that, because you know something, I try not to take this for granted. I don't take, all of you are here. You could be doing something else with your lives, and you are here with me. I don't take your time for granted. I can't. I've been alone with you inside my mind, and in my dreams I've kissed your lips 1,000 times. I sometimes see you pass outside my door. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. You're all I've ever wanted. My arms are open wide. And you know just what to say. And you know just what to do. And I long to tell you so much. Yeah, I hear the crickets too now. I love you. I love all of you. I love all of you. I don't even need to know you. I may walk past you on the road, but I love all of you, because I desperately think we all need to hear this, because this is something that must be true. Crystal says, make sure to like and share the stream out, everybody. Thank you all if you want to do that. Them says, I just have a hard time taking in information through text at times. That's okay. So then try and take the information through this way. That's all you have to do. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It means you are different, you're unique, you're special. So you process information differently. My brain is like this. Honestly, if you come to my life, I'm like this. Well, yesterday I was birdie. Woohoo. Oh my gosh. You are amazing. It is not a flaw. It is who and what you are. The minute you said to me, I'm raising my child, you're amazing. And anyway, I mean, it's the truth. I mean, Nadira's known me for years. I'm rich. I'm like this. I'm like, yes, I'm in the meeting. Yes. Okay. Yes. Well, I think what we need to do is that a cricket? Oh, people, you hear the cricket? That's me. I can't help that. That's just who I am. I've learned to embrace it and accept it. That's just who I am. And I think because joy, it's so easy to mix. Welcome to joy. Welcome to joy. Joy, what's up? Joy in the building. Yeah. Joy, you know what we were talking about? We were talking about we would invite, like if I was a president, and I would invite all the people from the Congress, that's what you call it, and all the people. Jamaica doesn't have Congress, okay? We have a parliament. So we get all the people from the Congress and all the people from the Senate and all the people in the White House. And we'd all we go on like a big picnic, and we'd serve out cookies, but the cookies they would be spiked with, they would have, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then we would get everybody to just be hanging out, and then we'd have like Nancy Pelosi, I think that's her name, and Mitch McConnell, and they would all be just hanging out with each other like, hey, and she'd be saying like, Mitch, you're cool, and he's like, oh, Nancy, you're cool, man. And we get everyone to just kind of just chillax. You like the crickets? I love the crickets. I find it difficult. Like when I tour, it's really hard to sleep when I don't hear the crickets. I love the crickets. Joyce says, I'm hearing your cricket. Tam says, you are so enlightening. You are brought up my spirit big time. I'm happy. I don't know about my being enlightening. That might be a stretch, but I'm just telling you my truth. Just trying to share that with you. It's hard to find people like you in this world. You know something? I disagree with you. I think most people are like us. I think, again, because we are afraid to express the beauty that's in all of us. Most of us, I mean, you do have a few not nice people out there. But I think a lot of people are just afraid because, again, we've been wired to think that everyone else is the enemy, and everybody is not the enemy. I mean, I'm doing this series on telling people how to unlock their greatness because I think, okay, you see, with me, things don't affect me the way they probably should, and I cry at all the wrong things, and I get excited about the wrong things, and I laugh at everybody. Joy. There's a song about you, I'm trying to remember that song, and you're gonna come in this chat one day. I'm gonna sing that song for you. All right, Joy. It is so nice for you to be here. I don't think. Okay, this is what I think. I think there are people out there who are confused. I also think that there are people out there who are just not good people. But I think those people are the minority. I think if the world is this, those people are really this. I think the problem is the people who are good and spirited and loving, we sort of stay in the background, and we need to not do that. We need to step forward. Most of us want a little loving. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Love the JA Night sounds. Thank you very much, Susie. And you know, there are people who it drives them crazy because sometimes I would close the chat. So if it's driving you all crazy, I can close the chat. But I kind of like I love hearing them. This is the room, right, that SF Rose stays in whenever she comes here. So this is kind of like her room. I think she loves the crickets too. All right. I'm gonna say thank you to the mods for being here. I cannot do these lives without you. People are amazing. I love all of you for being here. And for everyone who visits my chats, you are all amazing people. You don't need to be here. And I'm just Four Corners report. I got to run to the store. Back in a bit. Okay, no problem. Be very careful. Don't run too fast. Just take your time and get back. All right. So I'm just saying that I am more good people on this planet than anything else. I think the majority of us are good, but we are brought up in fear, and we're brought up in doubt. We're taught prejudices. We're taught all these insane stuff that make no sense because it's used to manipulate us, to get us to do what some people want us to do. I work with the public, that's Sam's World. Lots of good public, but a lot also so self-absorbed. I just give to them all the kindness I have, and I hope it helps them smile. Even if, yeah, I agree. A lot of people are self-absorbed, and I also think a lot of people are dealing with hidden pain, hidden fear, hidden doubt, and it locks them off from the world around them. And you know, and the thing I want you to do with your child as you bring her up in this world, give her all the love you can give her, because I think what's happening to a lot of us is that people who are hurt end up hurting other people. Crystal Simmons says, All right, y'all. Many blessings. Thank you so very much for being here. Have a great night, okay? Sleep well. Okay? We love you. Remember, you are amazing, you are special, you are awesome. All right. She says bye, everyone. All right. Joy says bye. Crystal, have a good weekend. Have a great weekend, Crystal. Yeah, so I think what's happening is that a lot of people, because of all of our fear and our anxieties and all these things that we are taught, we become very defensive. And the older we get, have you noticed that a baby, normally a child, would go to pretty much anyone, and and as we get older, we become more and more and more and more suspicious. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So one of the things we have to learn to do is to fight the doubt. You know, resist the people who are telling us that you can't. I mean, unless they are able to speak this to you out of a place of love and it makes sense and it's logical. But if you have an idea and you want to fight for that idea, go for it. That is how you begin to unlock your greatness. What's up in pro wrestling host, my Mr. Cool? Mr. Cool in the building. What's up, Mr. Cool? Welcome. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the chat. You are with family. You're in a safe space. This is all about love and joy and peace. Yes. Yeah. Joy says some people are so damaged mentally they fear everyone, and that's true. And you know, it's not their fault. And I think we all have to start taking a step back. And I think if we start to strengthen us, like the core us, work on us, improve us, then it becomes easy to assist those people. And that's why many of us are closed off. When I first went to New York City, right? In New York, anyway, start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. These Middletown blues, is that correct? Are melting away. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. In a former pro wrestler, I work with former WWE and Impact stars. Oh, that's really cool. That's really really cool. That's cool. WCW stars. That's really really cool. Look, I just think there are a lot more amazing people out there than we'd like to think, and the truth is these amazing people need support. And we all need support at one level or the other. And if we're going to unlock that thing inside of us that is great, the first thing we have to do is accept that we can be great and there's greatness in all of us. Oh my God, my son is really into WCW. I think everybody is really into WCW. That is really, 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 really cool. I've got to ask you the obvious question that everybody asks you. I think I know the answer. But is it acting, or I kind of think it's a mixture of both. I think you guys go for it, but I also think there's a little bit of scripting. You know what I'm saying? But I think you go for it. Am I correct? There's a lot of pressure in pro wrestling. I can imagine. I think there's a lot of pressure in most of those kinds of sport. Did you enjoy your tenure there? I mean, did you enjoy doing what you were doing? I mean, you know, was it a passion that you followed and you would still do it if you were able to do it today? Real question. Yeah. So the whole idea of what we're doing here is to really to say to all of you, you are greatness. You are awesome. I'm not this is not a catchphrase. You are awesome. You are greatness personified. And if you understand this and you embrace this and you accept the truth about yourself, your life improves automatically. It starts with you as an individual. You know what I'm saying? Tam said, hi, I'm Kita. I'm on Tam's channel. He is my father. I'm a vocalist. Oh, and honestly, just listening to you for the past 5 minutes makes me so happy to see someone be so kind and human. Oh, very nice to meet you. It's very, very nice to meet you. There are a lot of good people out there. All right? There are a lot of good people. And you are one of those amazing people. Um, I was I was 10 years old. Okay, I'm not understanding. You are absolutely amazing. Joy. Hi, Carter Club, my girl. Joy's just making the rounds and saying hello to her family. I love when y'all do that. That makes me feel cool. My son started in elementary school, Mr. Cool. Oh, I think we are all like wrestling is like the cool. Well, for me, I thought it was like when I was younger. The truth is, I stopped watching when I got a little older, but I really enjoyed it. And to me, it's kind of like superheroes. I don't know if you all understand what I'm saying. You know. Oh, by the way, if you're in the chat and you haven't done it already, give me a thumbs up. All right, give me a thumbs up. YouTube likes it, and I love it. I love it. I love it. um. Okay. Hi, Carter Club, my girl. Um. His dream was to become a pro WCW wrestler. Susie Mentor says, exactly. Joy. Greeting people here makes me so happy, bro, Peter. Because you are with family. And I mean, Joy, I'm going to find that song. I'm going to go research a song to sing for you on Monday's Live if you are here. Because I know there's a song, and I'm seeing the singer, and I cannot remember the name. Verman says, I have a question, a bit off the subject. Go ahead, bro. You know, you're my brother from another mother. You can ask anything. That's good to go. Um. So the thing is, the next step we have to do is deal with doubt. You're gonna have doubt. Doubt is not a bad thing, but if doubt consumes you and cripples you, and you can't act on your greatness, then there's a problem. Two, you have to learn to ignore people. It's gonna happen. They're gonna doubt you. You're gonna have to ignore them, and you can't ignore them out of anger or anything like that. You just have to understand that they're not on your level. They're not on your vibe. They're not following. They don't understand what you're doing, so you're wasting energy, and you just need to pursue what you're doing. Remember, said, do you like disturbed sound? Do you like disturbed sounds of silence? Hmm, that's a good question. That's a good question. I kind of like sounds in general, and for me, even silence is sound. I don't know if that makes any sense. And I don't mind if something disturbs that sound. I'm okay with it, as long as it's not abrasive and gives me a headache. I don't know if that answers your question. What's up, pro wrestling host, my Mr. Cool? My dream was 10 years old. It came true. I was in a movie as called the Wilga Stories as an extra. Oh, that's really cool. That's very, very cool. Tamara says, that's really cool. Mr. Cool, that's really awesome. Like no joke. Tamara says, I believe he is speak of a song. Okay. Oh, it's a song. Oh, is that it? You're talking about the song. Um, Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Can't remember the words. Na, 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 Simon and Garfunkel. The words of the prophet are written on the subway walls and tenement halls. Whispers the sound of silence. Fools that you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. But you know what that song is about? That song was about standing up for the rights of yourself and others, and if you are silent in the face of evil, it will overtake even you. Simon and Garfunkel were amazing. I'm so sorry those guys just did this. And I don't remember all the words. I'm gonna learn that one and come and sing it for you, bro. I will. Um How long were you a wrestler for? That's your favorite song, Vermin Paint Photos? I'm going to learn that song. I'm going to learn it so I can sing more. They're one of my favorite groups. I remember seeing them when I was very, very young. Not live, of course, on television, and they blew me away. That falsetto is remarkable. And just as I got older and I listened to what he was saying, hello, darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again. Um, that, that's some serious stuff he's saying. It is an awesome song, Bruce. Really, really great song. I'm sorry I didn't understand. Thanks for explaining to me that it was a song you're talking about. But I don't remember all of the words. I'm going to go learn all of that. It's a great song. What sticks with me is the words of the prophet are written on the subway walls and tenement halls. Whispers the sound of silence. Fools that I do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. That's an incredible song. If you stand in the face of evil and do nothing, then you become complicit. That is really what that song is saying. If you stand in the face of evil and do nothing, you have become complicit. I'm going to go live tonight, Vern Peter Foot, and I'm going to do it just for you. Oh, that's cool. Okay. What time are you going live? Because I think I'll come by. Excuse me, Mr. Cool. You are probably know my son, or he might know who you are, or somehow in social media because he was some kind of extra years ago. It's everything he follows. He's 33. Oh, cool. Um, I have managed Nature Boy Ric Flair. Wow, that is really cool. Really? Whoa, that is very cool. Tams, what time is your live tonight? What time is your live? Keita May says, I sub now and put on the bell. Thank you. Hugs and kisses. Thank you, really. Thank you very much. That was very sweet of you. Nell says the song was composed in the bathroom of his apartment because of their great. Wow, I didn't know that. I just know that song it's one of those songs that the more you listen to it is the more you listen to it. It says so much. There's so much happening there. I think they also do this other song, famous Simon and Garfunkel, that they do. I used to sing a lot when I was a teenager. And I'm trying to remember this song, people. I'm on the phone surfing while we're talking, so forgive me. I told you all I cannot multitask. Simon. Okay, songs. Hold on. There's this other song that they do that's really, really famous. Okay, all right. Bruce, you know this? When you're weary. To everyone in the chat, feeling small. When tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay me down, sail on silver bird. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I think that's the duty of each of us to each of us. We're one human race, people. We're one group of people. They have managed to twist us and lie to us and con us and tell us that you're over there and I'm over here, but you're more special, you're less special, and you are awesome and you're not awesome. You're all awesome. I was fortunate, I grew up with a mom and a dad who loved me very much. And I realized that many people don't have that. They don't. So the last 15 years I've said I'm going to do everything I can to let us know the truth that we are all amazing. And given the opportunity, we can achieve great things. And it doesn't matter what the limitations are. The limitations are ultimately here. We can do pretty much anything within reason, of course. But I mean, I still think we can do it. And that's why I started this crazy series, telling people this is how you unlock the thing in you that makes you so amazing and so special and so remarkable. Because we've been told our entire lives we can't do things. All of us have been told this. At some point, no matter what your background, you've been told this, that you can't do something, or you're not good enough, or you're not great enough, or you're not this, or someone is lesser than you, or that. It's all bullshit. We're just people. And being just people, we're awesome because we're people. We're alive, and we all have challenges. Every single one of us here in this chat, anyone you'll ever meet will have some challenge. The first time I met a billionaire, like a billionaire, I thought, wow, this guy's a billionaire. He spent 2 hours complaining to me about something that was driving him crazy in his life, his whole life. We're just people, ultimately. And the thing is, each person is unique. And because each person is unique, it means we are remarkable. It means every one of us is greatness. It means it's there. It just needs to be unlocked if you haven't unlocked it already. And if you don't believe it, then the first thing you have to start doing is telling yourself you're great. You have to start, if it's even to lie to yourself, I'm awesome, I'm awesome, I'm awesome. At some point, you start to believe it. And then you have to figure out when to ignore people. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Hey, Peter, you can't do this. This can't be done because no one has ever done it before. But all the stats say I can do it. So why can't I do it? Do you know how many people have done things that are supposed to be impossible? Do you know that right after slavery, an African American woman became the wealthiest woman in North America, selling hair products? Do you know what happened? She was working so hard, her hair fell out. She created a product that made her hair grow back. She died a multi-millionaire. Understand that was pretty impossible. She was told this could not be done. There are so many people who have done these things that are remarkable. Why don't you think you can do something that's remarkable? And then, what is remarkable? There's so many people that do remarkable. Listen, I'm going to say this. Okay, so we're in the middle of this pandemic, right? Do you know that there are people out there who put their clothes on and run into the pandemic daily to keep us safe? That's remarkable. Just think about what I'm saying. That's crazy. There's some remarkable human beings out there, and every one of you here, you're all remarkable. I love all of you. I fell in love with people when I was very, very young. I mean, I just realized I love pretty much all living things. All right, except mosquitoes, people. I'm sorry. I try. I do not like mosquitoes. I cannot like mosquitoes. I don't understand why they are here. I'm going to, if I get to speak to the maker one day, I'm going to say, yo, why do you make mosquitoes? I don't get this. And flies. I'm sorry, people. I don't get mosquitoes and flies. But pretty much everything else I love. I love people, right? The road is long with many unwinding curves that leads us to, I don't know all the words. Who knows where? But I'm sure he ain't heavy. That's the only part I remember. He's my brother. So on we go. You're my brothers and my sisters. Remember, said they are to feed bats and spiders, people. Peter, you're probably right, man. I mean, I've never thought about it that way, but that's actually probably true. Susie says, and everything loves you, you too. But I get the mosquito thing, just like poison oak. Yeah, I mean, I think we're all gonna have something, you know. Um, Ms. Yubi's music. You know that song? You know that song? He ain't heavy. He's my brother. So on we go. So on we go. You know what? Why these songs stick with me? My dad used to own a club, right? And he played all these songs constantly. I heard all these songs over and over and over, and I heard them so much that I when my father passed away 14 years ago, I realized I was just singing all these songs. I guess it was my way of staying close and connected to my dad because I knew he loved these songs. Um, if you could see me now, the one who said you who would rather own, the one who said you'd never leave alone. If you could only see me now, if I could hold you now, just for a while, if I could really make you mine, just for a moment, turn back the hands of time. If I could only hold you now. But I've been too long in the wind, too long in the rain, taking any comfort that I can. I've been looking back and longing for the freedom of my chain, lying in your loving arms again. Vanessa, I can almost feel your loving arms again. Gladys Knight and the Pips. I used to love that song. Too long in the wind, too long in the rain, taking any comfort that I can. I've been looking back and longing for the freedom of my chain, lying in your loving arms again. I can almost feel your loving arms again. I can almost feel it. I can almost feel it. I can almost feel it now. I can almost feel it. That is a beautiful song. People of the world, join hands. Join the love train, love train. People of the world, join hands. Join the love train, love train. Songs are beautiful. If you could see me now. That's amazing, isn't it? How these songs just connect us. Robert Painter Photo says, just for you, I will do a video of all music I have. Yes, from Boston, oh man, Philharmonic to Alice Cooper, and everything in between. That is so cool, man. I would love that. Um, Bridget Clark says, "Love Train. I'm singing with you, even though I can't sing. We can all sing, Bridget. We can all sing. Don't worry about it. I miss Soul Train. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The amazing. Isn't that amazing how music just impacts us, right? It just brings us together. It just unifies. It just we just do this. I love all of you. I love all of you. You are amazing. Learn to face your doubt. If you doubt your greatness, start by telling yourself you're great. If you tell it to yourself long enough, you'll begin to believe it. Start seeing your world positively. So if you are autistic, like my good friend, and you have sixth grade education, and you wonder about your value, think about that amazing daughter you have. Think about anything in your life that brings you joy or happiness. And if there's nothing in your life that brings you joy and happiness, find something that brings you joy and happiness. We are here to unlock the greatness that's in every one of you and in ourselves. I love all of you. I think you are remarkable human beings. You are all awesome people. I really believe this. You are awesome people. There's greatness in all of you, and we're going to help you to unlock that greatness with our cray cray and everything else in between. While we sing to you and we sing you, we lullaby you to sleep. I love all of you. Mods, can you find out if our brother, my brother from another mother, is about to go live? And uh, Fam's World, can you tell us what time your live is going to be? We're doing a special live tonight. I think at, is it 9 o'clock? We're going to be doing an auction to help our sister, Dr. Mia Witter, Dr. Mia Witter, right? We'll be doing an auction there to assist her. Um, on the TR show, our brother. Um, I think it's 9 o'clock. I'm not sure if it's 9 o'clock here yet. I don't know if I'm running a little below or behind. Oh, it's 9 o'clock, so we can leave here and head on over there. If you want to hang out with me a little longer. I thought he would have been starting now. I can't believe I've been with you all for 2 hours. But I hope you are feeling the love and the vibration. I want to say, because I don't know if that person is here in the chat, my channel got its very first donation the other day, and that's a big deal for me. And I just want to say thank you to Joan. Uh, I think it's Stovall for the donation. It meant a lot. Meant a lot. We have my PayPal is up there somewhere. So if you ever feel like sending $1 or two, I'm fine. I would be appreciative. But so it starts. It's 8:30. Okay, so all right. So we have another half an hour. Is that it? What do y'all want to do? You want to take a break? You want to hang out a little longer and we talk some more? It's up to you. It's all up to you, my brothers and sisters. I'm having a good time talking with you. Tam says, "May I ask a favor of your voice? Could you please sing for me, Stevie Wonder? I just called to say I love you." No New Year's Day to celebrate, something hearts to give away. But what it is oh so new. I used to know all these songs now. Um, I can't remember. These three words could ever do. I just call to say I love you. I just call to say how much I care. I do. I just call to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. of my heart. I think I started, the key was too low. I hope that helped. Do you all know this? Good morning, evening, friends. This is your friendly announcer. I have serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could lead to world disaster, could change your joys and laughter into tears and pain. That love's in need of love today. Don't delay, send your living right away. Hate's going round and breaking many hearts. Stop it please, before it goes too far. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love Stevie Wonder. You know, when I work out at the gym, right? I listen to songs in the key of life over and over and over. I think that's one of the most prophetic and one of the most remarkable albums ever done in history. Stevie Wonder is truly a prophet and a genius. I don't think we understand how prophetic that amazing love's in need of love today. Don't delay, send your living right away. Hate's going round and spreading and breaking many hearts. Stop it please, before it goes too far. Ooh, Mary Ann. Love's in need of love today. Love's in need of love today. That is such a great song. Okay, so mods, I would like you to do me a small favor. Could you drop the link for the TR shows? And I'm going to ask you, because I think I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to ask you. It's in about 23 minutes. I'm going to ask you all to head on over there in 23 minutes time and show some love. We're trying to raise money for our sister. She won the battle against cancer, and as a result of that, she had damage done to her heart. So she needs money for surgery, and if you can assist in any way, and this amazing talent, Vernon Paint and Photos, who I finally have finally gotten one of his art, purchased one. He has donated a bunch of awesome paintings that we're going to all be bidding on. So if you can head over there to the TR show. TR is a remarkable person. The family, the royal family, is amazing. You are all amazing and awesome people for having been here. And remember, I love you very, very much. You are remarkable. And if no one has said that to you today, remember this Rastaman, Peter Lloyd of Blacklight Records YouTube channel, loves you very, very much. If you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up before you go. And again, whoever that person was that gave us a donation, it is greatly appreciated. I know you didn't have to do it. You work hard for your money, and we are grateful. And we are here again on Monday at 5:30 p.m. Our job and our aim is to help you to be the best version of you possible, because we know you are remarkable and we love you. You are all remarkable people. Thank you for spending all this time with me. I love all of you. It's a big hug. People, tomorrow I'm going to go to the gym and hit it hard. So Vermont Painted Photos, drop the link. Thank you very much. Thank you to the mods. Thank you to everybody who came to the chat. You guys are amazing. Join me here Monday at 5:30. We're going to do this all over again. It's going to be even better. It gets better every day. Better and better. It keeps getting better. Tham's World, remember you are amazing. All right? What you consider limitations are the things that make you special, unique, and wonderful. Tell your daughter I love her. Love your child. All of you will love yourselves. Embrace yourselves. Remember, one more time before you leave the chat, say it with me. I am awesome. I am greatness. Remember to fight your fears and your doubt. Believe in yourselves. Believe in your ideas. Believe in your concepts. And those who doubt you, do not hate them. Understand that they're speaking out of fear themselves. Speak to them with love. Ignore them and move forward. Peace and love. I love all of you, my brothers and sisters. Thank you for making it Blacklight Records. Remember, next week, 5:30 p.m., we shall be here. If you have the time, in the next 20 minutes, check out my vlogs. My newest vlog is up. Go check it out. Show me some love. And I love all of you. You are kings and queens. You are chosen. You are blessed by the Most High. You are special, unique, amazing creatures. And I love you all. All right. Have a safe weekend. Remember, 9 p.m. we head over to our Brother from Another Mother TR show. Love you all.